Good morning, everyone. So, welcome to Clear Minds. First of all, welcome to this special session on pharmaceutical business analytics. This is the admission counseling session, come doubt clearing session, and uh, a brief demo sort of a session on what happens in pharmaceutical business analytics, what are the career opportunities for you in this sector, how the growth is coming in the pharmaceutical business analytics sector, how it is different from the normal, you know, tons of business analytics courses are around in the country. All of you are well aware that there are hundreds of programs in the normal business analytics domain. So the business analytics is a domain which most of you are aware that this is the sector which is very important now for any industry, whether it's the pharmaceutical, healthcare, telecom, financial services, retail industry, be it any industry, the analytics today is playing a very important role. The business analytics team have actually today taken the front seat within the organizations because they have become the part of the critical top management teams which take the important business decisions. So every industry requires the critical business decision making. Uh, Today, as our focus is going to be the pharmaceutical analytics, that's where the Clinomind's focus is there in the pharma and the life sciences sector, and how this program is different, and how what you're going to learn in this program, what the industry is like. So, in pharmaceutical business analytics today, the the role of this domain has become very important in the pharma or healthcare sector. Every pharmaceutical company has to take a lot of important scientific decisions, business decisions. How do they take these scientific and business decisions? I want to launch as a company a new molecule. How do I take that decision? Where to invest? Because investing in a new drug, it's a billion plus dollar investments, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 crores onwards you have to invest to bring a new drug to the market. So I don't want to go wrong as a company. I would like to ensure that whatever the decisions, scientific decisions I'm taking, first of all, should be right. Scientific decisions not taken rightly can lead to the wrong business decisions and delay in bringing the new drug to the market. Hence, the role of business analytics come very strong in the pharmaceutical domain, where the business analytics team work from the very early stage of the thinking process of the organization, where to invest, which molecule to invest, which are the current competitors, the current drugs, whether they are able to serve the needs of the patients. Are the patient efficacy, safety is right or not? The pricing of the drug, what is the regulatory environment? So we analyze a lot of data before we make a decision that where to invest. There are a lot of other challenges which we will be talking shortly. Dinesh sir will be talking. Our sales are not growing of a drug. What do we do? How do we analyze? What are the reasons? What should we do in such situations? Uh, Pricing issues, the safety analysis of safety data, pricing and the economics model of the drug. How do we go for the reimbursement of the drugs? What will be the strategy we need to follow to build the pricing model for the reimbursements, for the insurance, for the government reimbursements? Uh, our sales force effectiveness model. So there are a lot of areas today. The pharmaceutical business analytics professionals are playing a very important role. The roles, the profitability area, another area where the now this department business analytics is playing an important role is the profitability analysis. In the good old world, the finance department was involved into making such analysis. But today, with the advent of technology, business analytics, expertise, today the business analytics professionals are involved uh, today in the analytics on the financial side. So the sector is playing a very important role. In order to grow, the companies need to constantly analyze the patient data, how the drug is performing, how the patients are performing. Uh, so all this patient level analytics work is also the part of the business analytics team. So it's a very important role career wise. It's a lot of growth opportunities for you in this particular sector. And the recent trends in the last about 5 years very clearly show that there is a very strong outsourcing trend. So companies, the big pharmaceutical companies, do not take this, role in house because this requires very important people, very, people with the important skill sets, very special skill sets. Hence, the companies are slowly outsourcing these models to the big consulting firms, big IT companies, big analytics firms worldwide. And this trend on the outsourcing is uh, increasing due to several reasons. Uh, Increased data now. One of the important reasons where the companies have started outsourcing, the quantum of data, the size of data is constantly increasing, whether it's the clinical trial data, post marketing data, patient analytics data, patient level analytics data, and the other for data which is used, sales, marketing, business data, the size quantum of data is constantly increasing. Hence the companies have to outsource. A lot of new technologies are coming. The big data science is coming, machine learning is coming. So a lot of these new technologies are coming. So every pharmaceutical company does not wish to invest into these kind of technologies. Hence, these consulting firms, they play a very important role as the partners to these pharma companies. Cost pressures are increasing. The pharmaceutical companies avoid hiring directly, hence they outsource these activities. And talent shortages. Today the companies are already hiring a lot of different people. So, and talent for this industry is very, very special. Very. Uh, if you're a normal business analyst, you may not have the skill sets what it requires to be in pharma business analytics. So companies are they prefer to outsource this process. Hence, this is a very important sector, important role, and Clinimine's program covers all these. What I've just spoken, we covered the complete uh, uh, the business analytics role in the pharmaceutical sector. And I would now request my colleague who will take you through this process. Just a couple of more points. Uh, the program, what Clinomines offered, is accredited, government accredited program by the Life Sciences Sector Skill Development Council, which is the part of Ministry of Skill Development. It's a 6 months weekend course, twice a week, Saturday, Sunday classes. And more details about what we teach, how we teach, uh, and how our students have benefited from these programs. I hand over the session now to Dinesh sir. Dinesh sir, over to you.
Uh, Thank you, Kamalji. Thanks for your time. And thanks to all actually for giving us time to explain, right? What we are doing, what program we are having, what type of syllabus we are having, what type of growth opportunities, constraints we are having in this program. So Kamalji has well said, right? It's not like a static industry. We do a project and that's closed. We are trying to address the business questions of the pharmaceutical companies, US based and European based. They have a lot of business questions, like first question, like maybe like as Kamalji said, I want to launch my products in Canada, whether I should launch it or not. So it's a big question because the company has to invest into that, from manufacturing to the marketing. Second question, I have a molecule with a novel mechanism of action and the route of administration. Whether what should be the price point I should put it into, right? So that it is well reimbursement. It's done in the US market and we are getting more and more patients. At what rate I should launch my product so that it's affordable and I good can get good market access. If I'm launching a product in Europe or Germany, France, Italy, what should be my sales force? I don't know. I'm sitting in US, New Jersey, with my headquarter in New Jersey. So I don't know what sales force, how many people should I put there, and what should be the territory optimization. Question right again. This is my product. Uh, I have a budget, but I don't know right. What is the forecasting numbers for this product, so I need to know the numbers in the long term and in the short term. Short term, I know need to know in the next 2 years what will be the revenue of my product, so that I can plan for the marketing and sales activity. And then in 10 years horizon, I need to understand what are the competitions coming, how the regulatory things can happen into a country. In country like China, I can launch a product today only, but what will happen after 5 years? It's a huge investment in China. China is very aggressive. They are asking people to come with novel mechanism of action products other than the traditional medicine. Uh, but what will happen? So these are some business questions which we have to, which has to be answered to the pharmaceutical industry. They have their own people in the US and Europe, but they don't have the bulk of people. As they said, cost pressure is there, so they can't keep people in the US and European offices because their salary is very high. So, and even they don't have so much of the talent pool which India has. Like, if I talk about the M Pharma, B Pharma, MBA, and all, we have a huge talent pool, right? Coming from the Niper, BITS, or any of the pharma college, or any of the MBA college, or the B Pharmacy college. They don't have the liberty to have those people. So that's why the model has changed in the last uh, 5 years, right? The work has started coming. I am into this industry from 2007, so I have seen this industry from the starting 2007 8. The work started coming. They realized that let's give the work to the consulting companies like ZS, IQVIA, Pharma, and then they slowly started to see whether we are able to solve their business problem or not. Then they, when we did it, they were very confident. Bro, guys, these guys can do it. These guys are like extended team to us. So we from India, if we work for them, from the consulting companies like ZS, Pharma, other companies, we are like an extended team to them. We get their laptop, we get their email IDs, we get access to their data, we get access to their strategy. We need to hear what they are talking about their products, their VP, SVP, CEO. Even when their CEO has a meeting with their VP and brands, we need to hear that what they are talking about. So it's not all about the costing. It's all about like we have a very good talent pool also. So it's both. So around 2 years back, me and Kamalji was thinking about this program, right? Because the industry is evolving, but the talent pool which is needed for this industry, that is not evolving. That is stagnant. The same MBA people, the same B Pharma people, the same M Pharma people. They have not been trained into that, right? So we being bring people from the outside and we get them trained into this skill sets. This industry is about skill sets, right? The more and more skill sets you get, the more and more you get trained on the projects, and you get the performance, and you are rewarded for this. So we used to even I was like a training and development manager in some of the companies. I have seen that it takes 6 to 8 months, or maybe sometime 1 year, for a person to learn all these things. So we thought, why we don't bring a program, right, which can prepare the people before this they enter to this industry. It's a huge industry going into billions dollars, million dollars. You can see the numbers of the IQVIA, you can see the numbers of ZS, you can see the numbers of Pharma Ace, you can see the numbers of Axtria. They are growing with the growth rate of three digits, like 123%, 124%. So a huge growth. I can go to the slides also, that how the industry is growing, but uh, uh, even you can do a simple Google and you can get it how the industry is growing. So first thing, we brought a program which will let you know about the skill sets. So getting it into little bit of the syllabus right now. This program is not about just theory, telling you the what is competitive intelligence, what is pharmacology, what is forecasting, what is sales force effectiveness. We will tell you in terms of healthcare and pharmaceutical context. We have real time data, blinded, right, which we have used it in the past, right now which don't have any usage. So we take that data and we train you in the live cases. So when you get the interview, sometimes we even right, I have couple of people like placed in the last month, and then I have Pratima from Pharma, who is the CIE practice head. She will speak, and the Keshav will speak, and the Sachin will speak, and they will tell you about this program, how this is good. Even like people like Keshav, Sachin, when they went to this industry, even the senior people in the industry was uh, very much. They thought how these people know the forecasting. The people who are MBAs, right, coming from the IIMs, coming from the ITs, even they don't know the forecasting other than time series modeling, whatever they have learned as a statistical tool. Wow. So they were surprised. And so that's why our program got more and more awareness that we are doing something. You can see a lot of programs on the Google. When you to put a pharmaceutical business analytics program in the Google, the first link you will get it like Simply Learn, Udemy, and the Coursera. You go into the courses, it's a very generic course. You will learn R, Python, SAS, SQL, Tableau, Power BI. But what is the usage of that, right? As a B Farm graduate, as a BSc graduate, as a dentist, as an MBBS, what you will do that of the tools and technique, until unless you don't know the pharmaceutical healthcare data. You are not a retail person, or you are going to work on the CPG industry, consumer product goods, right? You are a healthcare person. That's why you have chosen this field to come in with, right? So you have to get the knowledge of these data and everything. So quickly, I wanted a two-way interaction. So let me quickly go to the couple of slides. I'll not get into the slides. We can go later. You can ask me the questions. But let me quickly tell you the hierarchy and how this industry works. Vinayak, I'm not allowed to share. If you can help me.
Yeah, just give me a moment. Please try now.
Yeah, I can do that. One second. So not getting into the much details, like this course is about domain analytics, project management, and people management. We tell you about the skill sets, also about the project management, skill management. And you can see here, right, we also get you learn about the advanced Excel, Python, Tableau, but we will enrich you with the data. It's not a generic thing. uh, you, the slides itself tells you, right, how the industry is moving. It is going to be like a billion-dollar industry. And right now, couple of days you have been hearing the news from the Google, you have been hearing the news from Amazon, you have been hearing the news from different US companies that recession has came, the layoffs has been done. But in 2008 also recession came, and this is the only industry, healthcare industry, which was out of the recession. And I'm damn confident this time also, even I, my seniors, my leaders in various consulting company are very confident that this year also we are not part of the recession. Even whatever growth rate we expected last year, we have expedited it. More and more the cost pressure builds on the US pharmaceutical and healthcare industry, the more and more work comes to us. Even it has started. So the more and more comes started coming to us, the more employment generation will come to us. And so be assured. First thing, this is not an industry which is a part of recession. Even the healthcare industry was not part of the recession, and the industries which are associated to the healthcare and the pharma industry will not be. Definitely, we are very far of that, and there will be a lot of opportunities. Even I'll not tell you the name of the company. Last week, around 15 people went to US on the H1B visas. So when we send the people from H1B visas, the minimum salary we give them 120K in the US. So there are two types of growth phase in this industry. First thing, if you want to become a leader in this industry in India, you are most welcome. You start from the analyst. If you have an experience, you start from the consultant, and then you grow. You become director, senior director, and principal. Second thing is, if you are good, your performance is good, your company will definitely file your visa, H1B, and you can be there for long term, working in a pharmaceutical company, sitting beside there as extended team, and then you can convert that H1B to the green card, and you can work for a pharmaceutical company. So two growth career opportunities there. And salary, like in India right now, uh, it's like for the fresher in this industry is like 4 to 4.5 lakh, experience 6. So it's all depends upon how your interview goes and how your experience it is. It's not written on the JD, right? If you have done this, this is the salary. No. This is very dynamic industry. It respects you, it respects your knowledge, it respects your skill set. Wherever the skill sets and the knowledge matches, you will get the maximum. I assure you, I have been getting, the colleagues with me who are in the calls, they have been getting, right? And we have been in this consulting industry, and we have been the highest paid people uh, in this industry. If you talk about the, I'm not talking about the Flipkart, Amazon, and the Mintra and all. They are the e-commerce companies, a different way, different picture, different perspective. But the analytics company I'm talking about, like Deloitte, KPMG, and all, we all are sitting at a very good place. And so don't be thinking of the job. Uh, just go for the skill sets. It's not about that I'm telling you I'm selling this course. No, I'm not selling this course. I'm just getting you aware of this course. Wherever you work, wherever you learn, go about the skill sets. No one asks you about the theoretical questions right now, what you learned and what with. So that's our objective, to get you learned. So these were the some stats, and the key recruiters we have, like Genpact, IQVIA, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Merck, and we have been placing people here and there. It may be sometime, sometimes little late, little early, because it all depends on the opening the market. But we are very confident this year. The market is very open as the last year it was, and there is no recession or something like that in India. Skill sets we produce, the scientific knowledge some of you have, we will refresh that. Commercial forecasting, market assessment, and their techniques, data science techniques which people talk about, SS, SQL, and all these things. So no need to worry about the module domain. You can go As Kamal said, there are a huge amount of data, so we need to use some of the techniques to handle that. As it is huge. So not going much into that. So tools covered like SAP, Tableau, Python, Power BI, very much important. Not getting into deeper into that because we I need to answer your questions which are very important. So, but before that, I have like couple of people. Keshav, are you there? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
Keshav, right? So guys, Keshav is recently 2 months back joined Pharma Ace at a very good CTC. So Keshav,
Yeah.
if you can tell me your little bit of your journey, right? What was you
Yeah.
doing earlier? How you joined this program? How was the trainer? How was the placement process? And the way you're
Yes.
working right now, what are the changes you have? I have seen the changes in you, right? As a professional,
Yes.
as a soft skills, a little bit to the students who are here in the call.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. I say myself, okay, so I have done PharmD, and before that, I have been working as a pharmacist at a hospital. And after that, I have gone through this pharmaceutical business analytics course, which Cliniminds has introduced, and I have been placed at PharmaS after that. So, coming directly to the course point of view, it is a well-structured course. Like you will be trained on the points, what exactly the industry needs, and you will get polished on the skills, on various skills like competitive intelligence, forecasting, and Excel. Apart from that, you will be trained on aptitude, which is much more essential for the placement point of view. So, Finements has introduced this course, which no other institution has been developing. And this course exactly trains you what the industry needs. That's what I can tell. And the thing you should do is you should give your 100% to the course. And the trainers are very much excellent. They will train you from right from the scratch, and you'll get polished what the skills are. That's it, I can tell. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Keshav. Uh, Sachin, are you there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So Sachin is a person who was into the sales, like he has spent 6, 7 years, and then he changed his industry from sales to our industry by doing this course. So Sachin, if you can highlight a little bit about your sales experience and then how you came to this course and now how is your journey right now with the analytics company Delve Insights in Delhi.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sachin Kumar. I'm residing in Delhi. So, I've done my B Farm in 2014, and since 2014 to 2021, I was working as a sales executive in GSK and various other companies. But I was not satisfied with my that role, and I wanted to do something better in my career. And wanted then I came to know about this course from Clean Minds about pharmaceutical business analytics, and I did this course. And thanks to the Clean Minds, they got me placed in a very good company in Delve Insight in Delhi. And during course, we learned a lot about the competitive intelligence, forecasting, and the model structure about the forecasting tools which are being used for forecasting, and the other things like HTA and health economics outcome research. Lot many things are also there in this syllabus. And after placing, during the interview, I was able to address all the questions about the forecasting and competitive intelligence, and they were surprised, during the interview, that how all the things, like what we are about to ask, you already knew all the things. And depending on my interview, I got a very good CTC from the company, which I wasn't even expecting, because it was very hard for me to switch from the sales industry to the business analytics industry. But because of this course, I was able to do that. So yeah, you will learn all these things during this course, and about the tools like Excel, Power BI, Python, and Tableau, which are very much essential. And the use of these tools depend on company to company, what kind of tool they use. So that will be another thing. So that's all from my side. I think
Thanks,
it
thanks,
will be
Sachin.
good for you all. Yeah, thank you.
So, so guys, you have heard from the people, right, who have been part of this training program and placed well and doing very well. But now I'll ask one of the leaders in this industry into the competitive intelligence, Pratima Chaudhary, who has been leading the CI practice in the pharma age. Before that, she was leading the practice in the Indigene, which is a Bangalore-based company. So she can just spend some time on that, how the people are well trained from this program and how they are different from the people when they the people who join from the MBAs or M farms or B farms, and how our people get enhanced and uh, take the journey more faster, right, while compared to others. Pratma, if you can spend some
Yeah.
time.
Thank you, Dinesh. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. I have been continuously reaching out to you for more candidates because since the time Cliniminds started this particular program, this was really a blessing for me because you people know that our industry is very dynamic. People and almost every year new companies are opening up and there is scarcity of resources, and second thing, the outsourcing industry is growing so much that the multinational companies are reaching out to us for various projects. And nowadays the industry has changed a lot, that earlier it was like all the report writing companies can make those reports which were helpful to our clients, but now this is more into precision service industry, more like answering their key business questions, which is very typical to their daily business need or R&D related to their research and technology, or their drug development, multiple competitors, new companies, like new private companies for which information is very scarcely available. So thanks to you people, thanks to Kamalji and you, that you started this particular course. And since last 3 years, I'm recruiting people from Cliniminds. And those candidates are just like plug and play, because when we recruit laterally from different organizations, or else when we recruit from different institutes, those candidates need to go to like especially the freshers, the MBAs, they need to go to training which is like 1 or 2 months longer. 1 month is complete training, and then 1 month we need to train of what we actually do, our day to daily work, each and everything like pipeline analysis, company profiling, and each very small things that need to be taught to them, and it takes around 2 months. Earlier when they joined us, and the career growth or the career path used to take around 2 years for those freshers. But now when I recruited people from Cliniminds, the PBA course people, it's like they join us within 2 days. We give them all those small trainings like pipeline analysis, just go through those, not the like person to person training, one on one training. It's just show them the videos again, and after two or after a couple of days they are just plug and play. And I have utilized those people in multiple projects at one time. Even Kesava is doing working with two different clients, juggling from like few days here and then just jump to another projects, and it's so quick. And the deliverable qualities are also very very good. I have received multiple compliments from clients, wherein your earlier student Monica, she is also working with us. Then Siddharth. So I have received good compliments, nice, excellent compliments from the clients for these candidates. Even Keshava is doing really good. So thanks to you people. It really made my life easy. So I'm still looking for more resources, more
Sure,
people.
sure, Pratima. We are working on that. So thanks for your compliments and 2 cents regarding the skill sets really we need for this industry. So with the interest of time, I'll close here. So Kamalji, we can go to the question answers, right?
Yes, we will go. First of all, thank you very much, Keshwav and the Sachin, for your feedback on the program. Thank you so much, Pratibha Madam. Thanks a lot for the constant opportunities and your compliments for the students. Appreciate that. Now we will take questions actually about the. Just to recap before I take questions, just to recap. The 6 months weekend program. The classes are Saturday, Sunday evenings. You get trained on all these subjects, what we discussed. Very practical program, data oriented, a lot of real world data from this industry, pharma, healthcare, patient level data. You're well trained, you're prepared for interviews, mock interviews. Uh, Prepare you for the aptitude tests, and then we arrange the interviews with the companies, and companies have already started liking our candidates. So all those things are going to help you, anyone who joins this program. Total fees for the program is 99,000 rupees plus GST. There are EMI options, but I'll take questions now, and we all will try to answer these questions.
Sure, sir.
I think I can see some. So I'll start calling names from here. Amrita. Amrita, please ask question.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah,
I
we
would
can
like
Hello.
hear
to
Yeah,
you.
know
Amrita.
that I have 4 years of experience in pharmacovigilance. So, in case if I go with this course, I wanted to know how this will be considered. Like it will be taken as experienced candidate or as a fresher.
Okay, Amrita, I will partially answer this and partially also leave it to in case Pratima ma'am were to respond or Dinesha. First of all, no experience is your experience is relevant. In a sense, you have worked in a pharma industry. Pharmacovigilance is about the safety information. You are aware about the drugs. Uh, how do you project that experience? That's more important. Every experience need to be projected rightly. So Sachin, for example, was from the sales background, but imagine sales background person came into this. Hence, you can also come into this because you have understanding about the drugs, therapeutic areas, uh, how drugs function. You understand safety, efficacy information. So it's how we translate this experience when you go for the interview. That is something we will do with you. We will explain you how this experience can be translated, and you will not be considered fresher.
Okay,
Right,
thank you, sir.
right, Amrita. Well said.
Sachin, I'll take the opinion. Sachin, were you considered fresher?
No, he was not.
No, no,
Okay,
I wasn't considered as a fresher. Even my position was as a senior associate. So
okay, okay,
my
great,
experience was
great.
counted, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So coming, first and this answer for you. So yes, you will not be considered as fresher. You will go into the position which is for the experienced candidates, and we will also not push your CV into the fresher category. We will put your CV for the experienced positions.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And this is the major question which comes from everyone, and it will come more, right? So if you have a basic knowledge of pharma and the pharmacovigilance and all, that's relevant, right? Because the industry is not different, so you'll not be considered fresher, and we will translate your experience, as Kamalji said, into such a way that it will of course it's relevant, and it will look more relevant, and it will help you to get a consultant level role above than a junior resource into the industry. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
thank you.
next question, Srishel. Or
Yeah, thank you
yeah,
for
Srishel.
projecting this
Yeah.
what do you say, PPT and all, and I am impressed about this information. But I have a couple of questions here.
Yes, Srishel.
Actually,
Go ahead.
you said this is requirement of pharmaceutical industry and all, but I'm not clear about what content you are going to teach us and what it is exactly. You are telling Python is not going to teach
No,
here, and
okay.
this is something about
We,
tools
Srishel, yeah.
and all. We are not
Srishel,
about what I
what
can
we
say
are going
content.
to
What we are
teach.
going to teach. What
Yes. I'm coming to the content. I'm coming to the content, your question. So this industry, as I think in between also we said, it's not about technology only. Technology, Python and all is a smaller part of business analyst role or a consultant role, associate consultant role, or in a business side of the analytics. If you're going into a data science, the role of Python and the other technologies is higher. As a business analyst, you need to go in depth understanding of the healthcare systems, health economics, and the pharmacoeconomics. You need to understand competitive intelligence very well, that how the your competitors functioning, drugs, pricing models. You need to forecast well. You need to be a good forecaster, for which you will learn these skill sets. You need to conduct good market research as a fundamental, as a foundation. Whether you're in forecasting or you're in competitive intelligence, person needs to be able to conduct market research well, because market research is the foundation for going upward into the value chain. Once you conduct a good market research, that tells the story about you. You understand this industry well. Then we teach the Excel, advanced Excel simultaneously. So simultaneously the sessions run for the Excel, advanced Excel and PowerPoint. These sessions go parallelly with your competitive intelligence, forecasting and the other subjects while you're learning, because Excel, advanced Excel is the core, and the PowerPoint. And then towards the end, we move to data science part using the Python into patient level analytics, using technology into these things. That's towards the end of the program. That's how the program runs. Program runs with the data sets from the pharma sector. So that's how we conduct this program. What was the name? Yeah, we I think the list name is not there. But Seychelles, yeah,
Yeah,
Seychelles.
thank you for explaining. Just before admitting anything, just can we get syllabus of this?
We will be. I think you have the brochure. Do you have the brochure?
Yeah, it's I think in precise and concise manner. If
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
get in,
Right now, but you will get detailed brochure once you join the program. You get a very, very detailed syllabus actually. And right now, the program, what it covers, it's been very clearly mentioned in that brochure.
yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Amruta, I've
So I
already
would like
spoken,
to
Amruta.
know, hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you just please repeat once again details of the fees of the this course, sir? I just
I
missed
This
out.
is what I did. You missed out. Okay. So the way we teach, we first teach the healthcare systems. We recap oncology, sessions, healthcare systems in US, Europe, and the other markets, developed markets. We then move into the market research techniques, competitive intelligence. We teach you forecasting models, how to do forecasting. Then we go into the areas like health economics, outcomes research, sales force effectiveness models, and simultaneously you're learning Excel, advanced Excel, PowerPoint. And once your main sort of a syllabus is over, then we move to the data science part of it. Which
Okay.
is close to about 20% of the program. You learn the Python basics into the Python, you learn the other BI, Power BI, and all. So these are the things towards the end of the program. Focus, though, would be the analytics part, competitive intelligence, forecasting, health economics, sales force effectiveness. These are the main bread and butter, topics for you. Excel, advanced Excel, PowerPoint. If you have all these skills well, and you know how to clear aptitude test, there's no looking back. I think you'll be well placed into the industry.
Okay. Sir, may I know the
Prajwal?
fees and
Yeah.
duration of the course, sir?
Yes, fee I will repeat again. I repeated earlier also, 99,000 rupees plus 18% GST payable in 3 MIs, or there is a interest-free education loan option available. And total duration of the program is 6 months, Saturday and Sunday classes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Prajwal, Prajwal Pratap Singh. Uh, funny, funny, funny. You have raised hand.
Hello.
Vishaka Mokshi. Yeah,
Funny sir.
Yeah, hello.
yeah. One by one, please. Yeah, yeah, please. Yeah. Vishaka, you speak
Funny.
first now.
Okay, okay. Yeah, hi Vishakha here. I just wanted to ask you for someone who is not from a like pharma background, like
Yeah.
I'm a BDS by profession. So like
Oh,
what will be
perfect.
the yeah,
Yeah.
because I am actually working in a non-clinical company. So
Okay.
just wanted to know like after like doing the course, will it be an addition to that? Just want to know more about this.
What kind of a job role you have at present,
Uh,
non-clinical, when you say?
I'm working for Vasta right now.
Sorry?
So Vasta.
Oh, Vasa Global. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Okay, uh, great.
So
Yeah. Of course, this program as a BDS, obviously, your
hmm,
qualification is well respected in this industry, and students who come from the BDS background are actually, in fact, preferred by a lot of companies. And if you have
yeah.
already some clinical research understanding, clinical research knowledge, that will
Hmm.
add to your, skill set, and you will be, yeah, getting into this industry. Yeah, you are relevant profile actually for this industry.
Okay, so this won't be like a fresher thing like you
No,
answered
no, no,
before,
no.
like
How much experience you
okay,
have,
okay.
first of all? How much experience you have?
1 year now.
1 year, Vishaka. 1 year, take it fresher. Even if with the fresher role, it will be much better than what you're doing at present in
Acha,
terms of the
okay.
salary and the compensation. I understand
Okay.
you are into the CTA, CRC role,
No, MDA role.
MDA role. Okay, what's
Yeah.
so so you can connect with your compensation with me separately, and we can then plan the those kind of job roles for you where it matches your
Uh, like
compensation level.
like where should I connect with you?
I will just my colleague will write in the chat box my number here. We will just write
Okay,
down
thank
in the
you.
message box my WhatsApp number, and we can then when I will message you
Okay.
separately. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. Okay, thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we can connect and I can then understand your salary, JD, and then eventually, so do not worry about that. Your role will be in
Hmm.
line with your current compensation.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll connect
we
with
will
you soon.
consider.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
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 Now we
Kamal
have,
sir, I want to add here.
yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
Y- Yeah, so in competitive intelligence team, we are actually looking for people with those kind of backgrounds wherein either they have some medical background like BDS or physios or sometimes the PhDs. So Vishakha's prior background definitely helps and really a good fit for CI team.
Okay, okay, great. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Thanks
ma'am.
a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we have Adil Ansari.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Actually, I wanted to ask that in this course, statistics is involved or not, or and whether
No, Adil, we do not teach statistics as a part of the program. It is not required.
okay. So
Yeah, it's
basically,
not
it is
required.
like Python and all the other
Again, Adil,
softwares.
I'll come back. Adil, please introduce yourself, your background,
Yeah,
qualification, experience.
sorry, sir. Actually, sir, I am an ex-Clinimed student from the
Okay,
batch
great.
of December 21, and I'm
Okay,
currently working with Vasta as a CRA.
okay, great. Okay,
And I
okay.
wanted to
Oh, you were
continue
those,
my
yeah, okay, Avasta batch. Yeah, right. Okay,
yes.
okay, right,
So
right.
I wanted to continue my education with cleaning mind. So I
Okay.
wanted to
And what
ask
was
that,
your qualification, Adil? What was your
sir,
qualification earlier?
I have done masters in microbiology.
Okay, great. So that's great news for every one of us that coming the compliment directly from our past students that they would like to continue. So, Adil, you do not need statistics in this kind of a job role. If you were going into the data science role where you go into the pure coding, programming, data science programming role, in those roles you require bit of statistics. But frankly, in these kind of roles, basic numbers understanding is sufficient.
Okay,
As long as you know the basic number understanding. If I say $1 million, you should be able to, you know, reflect that, yeah, $1 million, we're talking about 8 crores. And today, we are talking about 20, 30% growth in the industry. You should be able to visualize what this growth percentage means in terms of the number. I'm talking about whether a $1 billion opportunity or $15 billion opportunity. I should be able to relate. Does it sound sensible $1 billion for this industry, or it's a $15 billion industry? Whether that figure appears to be right or not, so I should be able to visualize numbers well. That's the fundamental requirement. You don't need to be a statistician to be in this sector. If you are going into the pure data science where you build actually the algorithms, then you should go into that status. Then you'll need statistics. But in this, you don't build algorithms and all. You're analyzing the data. Excel, you should be good. All these skill sets are there.
Okay, sir. Thank you. One question, sir. Like, what is the hierarchy in this field? Like, how it goes from
Yeah,
ML?
I'll tell Pratima ma'am, request her or Dinesh sir to speak.
So basically, right, you start with the business analyst. If you are a fresher, right, coming from the college, then you go to the senior analyst, and then associate consultant, senior consultant, project manager, engagement manager, and then you go to the team lead level. Every company has the different kind of hierarchy, but these are the levels, like level 1, level 2, level 7, level 8. So level 8 and 7 are the leadership role, where you can get into around 10 to 12 years. So this is the hierarchy. And one more thing I'll say, Pratima will support me, or second my thoughts, that this industry doesn't need a tenure based promotions or tenure based
That's true.
performance. You,
Yeah.
you can be a senior analyst or consultant in 6 months also. It's not like that after when your appraisals are done, we see that you have spent 2 years in the organization or not. Right, Pratima? Yeah.
Right, right, Dinesh.
Right. Thank you.
So
And growth is up to you. Basically, how much you want to grow. If you perform well, Adil, if you are constantly working, working hard, working diligently, show the commitment to the organizations. Organizations need people at a higher level. So obviously, if you show all those commitments and skills and the passion to learn, passion to learn is very important in the organizations. Watch people very, very closely. People who have willingness to learn, people who
right.
are willing to learn, and they will grow. Nothing will stop them. Next is Sachin Pawar.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon,
Yes, Sachin.
everyone. Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Sachin, working in the market research industry for the past 4 years. Prior to that, I
Okay.
did MBA, and during internship, I was like conducting interviews by doing this primary research. So the basic thing that I want to ask is like I know a little bit about Excel, then crunching numbers, tweaking those to forecast it, and the company profiles that we use for competitive intelligence, and how to understand the client requirements, how to convert it into a report, how to write report, and then work on the numbers. So is there going to be anything else that we'll be learning from this course apart from what we do in the market research industry?
So Sachin, right? Uh, you have been into primary market research, if I'm not wrong, right?
No. I'm into market research, core, the both.
Market research,
Yeah, I
Secondary.
secondary,
handle
You
the
do the secondary.
secondary and primary both.
yeah, I handle a team of 16 people who are doing primary and secondary research.
Okay. So for you as a ladder, right? What I have seen, I have been based out of Pune, right? So I have been
Okay,
seeing around 50 companies which are market research companies based out of Pune. You know that,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Either you need transparency or market and markets.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
they don't have internal trainings or internal abilities to get people into forecasting or sales force effectiveness. So
Mm-hmm,
this program will help you at that level, right? Growing from one vertical to other. Of
mm-hmm,
course, you are leading the team in primary market research, secondary market research, but if we want to explore like forecasting, Salesforce analytics, which is a different way to grow and all, ultimately this program is going to help you, and you should go with that, because people with us have been part of different market research companies like market and then they have joined us, and then they have moved into client side, or they have moved into companies like ZS and Deloitte, or we call it big four consulting
So
companies.
yes, yes, yes. Actually, one more question that I have is like I am already into the final stage of one of the big four, and the thing is like they have mentioned in the journey that having good knowledge about one of the visualization tool is will be advantageous. So how much will we focus on
So
per
I
year
tell
or
you, right,
should?
when you talk about the reporting analytics, right now
Mhm,
everything is based on the visualization tool. So right now what we have in our syllabus, like all the four, Collections, Tableau, Power BI, and even the one more tool which is very much important right now. So ClickView. So ClickSense, ClickView, Tableau, and Power BI, all four are part of syllabus, and uh, we put into the live pharmaceutical data or whatever data is into that, and we help people to get into that, and which is very important part of the analytics right now, right? So
okay,
So
and
largely, so one of the Sachin, if you feel that you have already knowledge of certain things, you
mhm,
another program we may be coming up very soon, actually launching in another 1.5, 2 months time, is a
mhm,
specialized program on forecasting. Actually, is a
uh,
super specialized program on forecasting only for the people who have some experience in this industry,
right.
at a CI level or at some market research level. This is a specialized, super specialized, advanced program on forecasting, actually. So that will be
okay.
coming up soon, actually. So in case you don't decide to join this, you can join that particular program, which is a
Uh,
super specialized program on forecasting only.
okay. Thank you for answering my questions. One last question that I would like to ask is, do you use like IQVIA data, the Medibase or Medlines, any
Yeah, we use
databases
that. So
for?
when I said that we use live databases, so we have
Mhm,
blinded data from IQVIA or from the Symphony and all, and we
mhm.
uh, get that learn people on the Excel, and we give the cases on that, and so we have those data sets. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
for
I'll
answering
take
this
next
question.
question now from Harshvardhan.
Hello, sir.
Harshvardhan, you are there, Harshvardhan? Okay, we'll take Nikhil.
Sir,
Nikhil Prasad.
sir, I
Yes.
hello,
Go
sir.
ahead. Who is this? Please identify. Yeah.
Harsh,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah, please identify
I
yourself
am
and speak.
Harsh,
You're breaking. You're
Harshvardhan,
breaking.
sir.
Harshvardhan, you're breaking. We can't hear you.
There
Harshvendra,
Harshvardhan, we can't hear you.
is a network
you can
issue, sir.
write the question. Yeah, go ahead.
Write the question.
Okay.
You can write down the question. We can't hear you, Harshvardhan. Maybe your network is
Yeah,
not.
we
Yeah. Uh, in the meantime, I'll
You
take a
can write on
question
the
from,
chat box.
Okay.
yeah, Nikhil. Nikhil, please. You have a question?
Hello, hello, sir. Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yes,
yes.
Nikhil, you are.
Sir, yeah, sir, I have a degree in MTech in biotechnology.
Okay.
So I wanted to know that is there any course which is meant for me?
In which year you passed out, Nikhil?
Sir, in this year only, sir,
And where
2022,
are
I
you
passed
located,
out.
Nikhil? Where are you located?
I am located in Noida, sir. Noida.
Oh, Noida. Okay, what I'll do,
Yes,
Nikhil,
sir.
please write down your WhatsApp number in the chat box. My colleague will connect with you, Vinayak, and recommend you the clinical research and data management program,
And
which
sir,
is starting in the
one more question. Yeah, one more
yes,
question I wanted to know is
yes.
this course available online? So can we join it online?
Yes, online program, like e-learning, like we are doing, talk to each other. These are the live sessions every weekend, or the full-time course for the clinical research. So we'll give you a separate, because we are taking questions for the analytics. So we'll talk to you offline. Please post your number there, Nikhil, your WhatsApp
Sure,
number.
sir. Okay,
I
sure,
will.
sir.
We will connect with you. When I will speak with you after this call. Yeah. So, any more questions, please? You can.
That yep. There's question on the chat box.
Okay. Can you read out, please?
What about the real? So we have question from Harshvardhan. He was not audible. He is MSc in organic chemistry. So can I do this course? If I do the course, what will be the opportunity for me? What is the best role for it?
In which year you passed out, Harshvardhan? You can write down, Harshvardhan, write down in the chat box here now. Okay. Harshvardhan, you can write down your year of passing. 22. 2 means 22. Wow. Okay. Avoid using short forms. This could be misleading. All right. So 2022 is right. So Harshvardhan, you can do this course. You can come into the fresher category, and even the Nikhil Prasad can do this course as a fresher, actually, the business analytics course, because there are for the freshers very good opportunities in the business analytics domain as well. So, with to both of you, Nikhil, and uh, I recommend you strongly this program in the pharmaceutical business analytics, and you can then, like other students, Saturday Sunday classes, we'll give you enough assignments and the projects, and internship is built in. So one of the important parts of this program is that there is a built-in internship model to make your CV even better. So there are going to be constant assignments and the projects given, and once you complete all these assignments and projects, you will also be given an internship certificate or letter of internship completion from ThinkEye, which is a service firm, life sciences consulting firm, which does the clinical research, analytics, pharmacovigilance services. So from this company, you will get a 6 months internship as a part of the program. So for a fresher also, this is a great program, and this will give you definitely a good entry into the industry.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Can you listen to me?
Yeah, Prajwal, go ahead.
Okay, very good afternoon, sir. I was really impressed with the presentation and especially the recruiter's review of students. It's great, sir. One thing I want to ask that might sound silly, but still I want to ask. Basically, I'm a BSc Biotech fresher. Not exactly fresher. I was passed out in 2021 and did a small stint in US staffing in pharmaceutical domain. After that, I was working in a startup, and right now, I mean, I gave CAT exam, but right now I'm also looking to upskill myself for Plan B. One thing which I came across when I tried to interact with many HRs, be it big biotech companies like Novo Nordics or Roche or Merck, which are in India, they primarily look at people who have 4 year college degrees, something like B Pharma or a similar, like 4 year, and I have a 3 year degree.
That doesn't matter. When
Uh,
you do this program,
yeah.
this is that program which will help you into bridging that gap. But even we have never come across this situation. I mean, we are fortunately in this profession, Prajwal, since almost 2000 year, five our placements. All the programs started in 2004, but our first placement happened in 2005. And
Yeah.
2000, I've never heard this, that Dinesh or Pratibha madam actually is the big recruiter, so she can
No,
tell
no,
whether
I
this is.
I also haven't heard. I don't know why they are saying. Even the
Yeah.
biotechnology degree, it's enough, right? I don't know.
Yep.
Even Biocon would not have been saying this. I don't know. Prathima,
No,
you
no,
have
no.
No, I
Actually,
Yeah,
have.
I'm
this has
recently I
never
was
happened to me also, and I don't bother if they have completed a 4-year course or a 3-year course. It's just their like graduation degree plus these kind of knowledge is sufficient for me, and how they portray or how they do in the interview.
I'm
Yeah.
very happy to hear this, ma'am. Recently, I was talking at HR at LabCorp, and I was trying to get for the roles of clinical project coordinator, something equivalent. And they told me that they will look for B Pharma or 4-year
No,
equivalent.
no,
So,
Nikhil, sorry, Prajwal,
Prajwal.
yeah,
LabComp, we actually place a lot of students. So I've never heard this. My placement team actively works with LabComp. And we have never heard this. We have a lot of our students. I think there are some students here, even in today's session,
yeah.
they were students who were the graduates. So don't worry about that part.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. And I must
Look,
have.
what the recruiter looks into. Uh, One level today, the all the recruiters have today created is that you should be able to clear a good aptitude test. Aptitude test you need to clear.
Yes, sir.
If you ever,
That
I am sure you're from a CAT background, so I'm sure you have done all that things, clearing aptitude. Second,
exactly, sir.
communication.
I recently gave CAT examination. I've also cleared it, received a lot of IM calls also. But I
Great.
want to parallelly upskill myself. I have some time. I'm not gonna be going to any college till June, July. So in
Okay.
this time, I really want to upskill myself and just create a better plan B too. So this
Yeah.
course is really looking very good.
Definitely, Prajwal, this course is going to help you as a support, and even you do a good MBA course from IIM and all. This course will support you to get into healthcare sector if you
Yeah.
want.
Even if you decide in July your mind that you want to work, probably you'll be able to work. I recently had a student
Exactly,
from IM actually. Someone did the IM working in industry, did this program.
exactly.
Right,
That's the
Yeah.
reason.
So,
Thank you, sir.
so yeah, and recruiters looking at the attitude, your communication, attitude to work,
Right.
your thinking ability, applying mind. I think those are the things recruiters are looking at. And you have the right skill set. I think 3 or 4 years is not even a criteria. What you say in LabComp for one specific role, they look for not 4 year per se, but yes, for pharmacovigilance role, for example, BPharm is the minimum criteria in industry because that's the right also because you're dealing with a lot of pharmaceutical safety data, so you must have a good understanding of pharmacology and pharma. Then I think that part in pharmacovigilance, yes, it needs to be minimum BPharm or BDS or MPharm, and but bare minimum is BPharm in the pharmacovigilance job. But clinical research, we place everyday basic students.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So if there are no more questions, we
Can
can.
I add some questions?
Okay, please go ahead. Go ahead. Hi, sir. I'm funny. What about real-time projects like oncology or oncology? Oncology. Yes, of course,
Oncology.
funny. You will get the projects on oncology. Actually, there are sessions, training sessions on oncology first, and then you get the projects on oncology drugs actually for your forecasting, for your competitive
right, right.
intelligence. There will be projects on oncology.
Sure.
Anyone can unmute and ask their queries.
Hello.
Yeah, Vishudip.
Hi. This is Bishwarup. Uh, Thank you for this session. This has been a really interactive and well-informed session. I just have one query. So, having this course, there would be some transitions going on from the current role and thing. So, I just wanted to understand my scope. So, can I just
Yeah,
have
Bishnu,
that?
please tell about yourself first. What your education experience has been.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. By training, I'm a BHMS physician,
Okay.
and I have been working. I'm having a total cumulative experience of 6 years right now. After apart from the patient care direct
patient care. I have been working into clinical research and drug development industry for 5 years. I have worked as a research fellow in oncology, medical oncology for 1.5 year in on-site clinical research, pharmacovigilance as well, what of drugs and also devices. Currently working for a startup, a product-based startup in Bangalore, having the regulatory and compliance lead and also a clinical lead for the product's lifecycle management. So I want to have knowledge and skills to do the real world evidence analytics and HEOR analytics and move to more data niches. So I just wanted to understand my role and how the upscaling of my growth would be there.
Okay.
So where are you working at present? Which company you work for?
I'm working for Sensemi Technologies. That's a product-based Indian startup.
Okay, and what kind of a job role exactly you have there?
Currently, I'm working as a lead clinical affairs and regulatory compliance.
Lead clinical, okay.
In
So
operations,
clinical
yeah.
operations
Clinical.
lead, operations lead.
No,
So
it's a medical device company.
okay,
I'm working as a operations lead for the entire clinical or the product lifecycle and the cross-functional teams, the regulatory compliance and all these parts.
I see. So you deal with all these EU MDR issues and all this.
Yes.
Okay,
The
okay,
post-marketing surveillance and all these
right,
trials,
right,
clinical validation.
right, right. And you want to now, and how long you have been working with this company?
This company I have been working for last 2 months only.
Okay, okay, okay. And why do you want to move into this in the analytics space?
Uh, Analytics, the reason is I want to upscale in the data niches because all this domain knowledge I'm having, I was always interested in having an overall knowledge of this drug development and device like pharmaceutical development, clinical research industry, and move up to an operational role. And
Okay,
for
so
that,
there
I
are
would
two
be
two parts
requiring.
here, Vishwaroop. I think because we have a
Yeah.
lot of other people here, so your personal discussion should happen one to one. If you leave your number
Okay.
in the chat box with me, I will actually then set up a call with you. We should speak one to one because I think we would like to understand in more detail. But what is
Okay.
your
Okay.
Pratima ma'am, Dinesh, what's your view on the if he wants to move into the analytics, into the in the companies, his background you have just heard, and
Yeah,
fairly
so I think,
cross-section
yeah, I
experience.
think, I think the background he has like oncology experience and all, and the
Yeah.
profile Pratima type of profile Pratima looks like. I think it's
Hmm.
suits to him. Maybe
Yep.
yeah, with respect to the level where he's working, he may not get that level or the hierarchy and all, but definitely his profile suits to the CI. And talking about the HUR thing, we have a detailed module on HUR. I think we discussed on the WhatsApp. Pratima, any 2 cents? Yeah.
Right, Dinesh. I agree that his skill sets, his background definitely suits our requirements.
Right.
Just uh, uh, just the brush up of all these knowledge will obviously get him through the analytics part, the service industry.
But we can have a detailed chat on this.
Okay. Okay.
I posted my
Surely.
number in the chat box. You can pick my number, Kamal Chani, from there. You can just message me on the WhatsApp. We can have a detailed chat. But yes, I think both experts have mentioned that I think your profile definitely fits in into the analytics industry.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for that.
yeah,
I'll definitely do.
yeah. Right. Any other questions? Okay, I don't see more questions here. Yes, is there any internship program? I already mentioned that there's an integrated internship in this program. So there's a company called Thinkai, Think alphabet I, thinkai.in is the website. Thinkai Analytics is going to be your, internship into this program built in. You'll get the internship certificate at the end of the program. When you complete the program, you will also receive the placement. As a part of the program, placement is at the end of the course, we start doing the placements with the company. So that's the integrated. So you and we rather recommend you don't apply to the companies directly, because once your CV is rejected by any company, then 6 months are lost, because every company today has a policy. Anyone who is involved with the HR would know that once your CV is rejected by a specific company, they don't look into those CV for the period of 6 months. There's an embargo on the CV. So we will do the all anywhere suitable job which we need to apply. We will apply for you. We will interact with the recruiters and keep sharing the opportunities with you, so that you are applying at the right place, or we are applying at the right place for you. It's our responsibility to do the placement, arranging interviews with the company. That's our responsibility. There's another hand up. Name is not there. B. Is by accident or okay? The batch. Rajesh, would you like to share the date of the batch and all everything? Yeah.
Yes, sir, it has already been shared in the chat box, but
Yeah.
I'll share all the things, all the details with all the candidates.
Yeah. So the batch is commencing on Sunday, 5th February. Batch commencement. Uh, you can avail the interest-free education loan option. Most of you are working, so it should not be a problem to get loan. Or if you have anyone in the family, your spouse, parents, siblings who want to support your loan, there is an option of that as well. It process takes about 5 to 6 working days. If you complete the documentation in one go, it takes only about 5 days to receive the bank loan. Interest-free bank loan. When I say there is no interest-free, means actually interest-free. There is no interest charge on the loan, except there is a bank processing fees, which is there standard for all banks. But apart from this, there is no interest. You pay the EMIs in 9 installments. So all those options are available. We can connect with you all one-to-one from tomorrow. And if anyone is interested, and I highly recommend, a lot of people I think today have interacted here are from great backgrounds, and you should consider actually this career without any further delay. Thank you. If you have any other question, I'm still around. Else, enjoy your weekend, and we can reconnect tomorrow on.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Pratima Madam. Thank you for taking out time on Sunday. Thanks. Really appreciate.
Thanks.
Dinesh, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Kamal sir.
everyone. Everyone, have a
Thank
good
you, everyone.
weekend.
Thanks,
And,
Dinesh.
yeah.
Thank you, everyone.